How old are you, Slime? My name is Anna Moss, and I come from White Plains. I look forward to coming here today, and I didn't get lost coming here, which surprised me. Now, I often drive to Rye Beach, which is not too far away, to sit and walk on the boardwalk. And on that very, very cold, crisp day, huddle in my coat with my hat pulled down and my collar up to my ears, I sat fascinated, watching a patch of shimmering water shining in the sun. A cluster of sparkling stars had dropped out of the sky, still floating on gentle rippling waves. The tide was out, and along the water's edge, a string of deep footsteps left deep in the sand. Not a soul in sight. When the tide comes in, the tracks will be washed away. Now I sit watching a flock of white seagulls with their puffed up breasts and skinny little legs at the water's edge, resting in the sand, each in place in their own space, all turned towards the sun. Suddenly I noticed at my right a courting dance, the male bird circling the female round and round. She gives him no heed and ignores his intent, just lifts up and flies away. Was his libido so aroused he dared defy nature's plan? 'Tis not the time to mate or to propagate. In Ecclesiastes it says, there's a time and season for everything, and for everything a purpose. This was not the time to copulate. Okay. Now, I work at the museum at Newberry Museum in Purchase, and Grace Hardigan, a famous woman artist, had a show where she showed about 50 paintings, large abstracts. And there was one very large painting, an extreme wall, which was sectioned off in 3 sections. And on the left side, there were 2 big fat guys in white habits with wings and playing trumpets, and I assumed that was heaven. On the right side were 2 guys hanging upside down from a bar, and I assumed that was hell. In the center, with the widest space, were 2 nudes, male and female, in sitting position, and the female was above the male, and I assumed that was Adam and Eve. Now, Adam never took her to dinner. She had nothing to wear, just long, black, flowing hair. She defied the Almighty and listened to the snake, and Adam of the apple did willingly partake. So they were banished from Eden to fend for themselves, and they found the elements hard to take. So they went shopping in Romans to find something to wear. Now Adam takes her to dinner every week.